Hello guys and welcome back to more Lyon on the Force 90 YouTube channel. Going to continue the Lyon save today in F1 2015. Today's game, we're away. We're against Racing Club de Lyon, or Racing Club de Lyon. That's how you say it in French. They are in 7th place. They were doing pretty good. They've dropped a couple of places, I think, in recent weeks, but you know they're still doing very well for the team that they are. They've had a bit of a up and down few years, and they only got promoted in 2014, so they have finished 9th and then 16th. Now they're back up to 7th, so they've been a bit up and down of Lens. We're facing them today. Our last live com, we had a draw against Lyon. We drew 1-1 with them. Marseille on that day lost, so we went 2 points ahead of them, but unfortunately in the games I played off screen, we faced Marseille at home and we lost 1-0, meaning that Marseille overtook us, and then they were leading by a point. We're playing a game today. If we win, we'll go back to a point behind them. We're 10 ahead of Lille, who are in 3rd. We've faced them twice now, but we do have one more game against them. As you can see, well, it's right here. We're in the Coupe de France final. I said that I want to progress a bit further than I have been in the tournament, because in our first season we went out in the very first game we were in, and then the following season we got knocked out on penalties by Brest, I believe, in like the 11th round. But we could win it this year. We're against Lille in the final. I'll go through the I think I played the quarter-final and the semi-final off screen. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, so we'll be facing them again, and in the Champions League we are on course, I'd say, to qualify for the semi-finals, but the job is not done. Let's go through the games off screen. So yeah, I played 6 games off screen. Our last live comp, as I mentioned, was the 1-1 draw with Lille, Caicedo and Khedira with the goals. So the games are played off screen. Let's start off with Paris Saint-Germain. Went behind in this game fairly early on. Good signing by them to get Ike Mounier. I didn't remember, he's always very expensive on this game, and he is here. He cost 34 million from Athletic Bilbao, but he's only played 1 game. Why is that? Has he been injured or something? No, not recently. I don't know why he's only played 1 game. I don't know when he actually joined. But anyway, he got the goal in the 16th minute. And the victory came in the end. It was 2-1 win. Both goals come in, well, within about a minute of each other. Clément Grenier and then Luc de Jong. Badim, well, actually, we were down to 10 men as well, so... do you know, I think we should get red cards more often. Every time we get a red card, we seem to sort of pick ourselves up and get a win, which is really good. So we went down to 10 men with about, well, not quite an hour played. And then 73rd and 74th minutes, Grenier and De Jong get a goal each, puts us 2-1 ahead, and we held on to the end. As you can see as well, Ben Yedder suffered an injury. He's just about come back from that injury. What was it? It was a sprained ankle. He's just about come back. I don't think he's going to be playing today because I don't think he's quite match fit. But yeah, he's just about back. So yeah, that put us through to the semi-final. I'll go through that now. This was against Toulouse. It was a 2-1 victory. As you can see, the goals coming fairly close together. Toulouse's goal came from a penalty conceded by, I think it was conceded by Mbemba in the 59th minute. 2 minutes later, Lacazette equalised. And then another 11 minutes later, Lacazette added another one to take it to 2-1. And once again, we held on to win the game and qualify for the final. As you can see as well, one of their players, Benzia, is actually one of our players. He's on loan, and I had him available to play against us. I don't really know why I did that, because he caused us some problems, and he almost knocked us out of the Coupe de France, our own player. So that could have been pretty costly. But yeah. So yeah, there's some good performances there. I'll go through the Champions League game shortly. As you can see, we destroyed Atletico really, but the job is not done. So yeah, 3 more league games that we played. 2-0 win away against Dijon. Guillaume Gorkov scored a 31st minute penalty, which we really shouldn't have got. We never should have got that penalty. And then Lacazette scored in the 85th minute to make it 2-0. Not the most convincing of performances. We weren't great, but you know, it's a nice 2-0 win. It's away from home. It wasn't terrible, wasn't great. So yeah, that's the 2-0 win. Other one, yeah. as I mentioned, we suffered defeat against Marseille. We lost 1-0 at home. Again, we really shouldn't have. We were very poor in front of goal. Gorkov did poor with a 6.3. Lacazette wasn't great with a 6.6. Titi made a huge mistake with a goal. That is why he got a 5.9. The goal came from Carlos Fierro in the 28th minute. One of only 3 shots Marseille had all game. We had 16 shots. But unfortunately, we couldn't actually find our way through. Their midfielder, Dormika, well, he's not a midfielder, he was a right-sided midfielder, did very, very, very well. Their defenders all doing pretty well as well. And we just couldn't find a way through. And they beat us and they overtook us with that, which is a shame. Then we faced Montpellier and we won 3-0. Montpellier were in danger of relegation. They've climbed to 15th. Whether they're still in danger or not, I don't know. They are still very much in danger. They're only 3 points out of the drop zone. So those bottom 7 teams maybe are very... No, that is very, very tight at the bottom. I don't know about bottom 7. I don't know who could go from there or who could stay up. That's really tight with 5 or 6 games left to play. 15 points... Well... 16 points to play for. So anyone in the bottom half could be relegated. I'd like to think that anyone above Lyon is safe. 40 points are kind of the magic number for staying in the league, especially with the 20-team league. So yeah, that's that. I don't think I actually went over the 3-1 win. So here it is. 2 goals were scored in the first half. Clement Grenier adding another goal to his tally. A direct free kick. He's very, very good at those. Marco Asensio got a goal, which was nice to see because he's had some very poor games as of late again. And then he had one good game and then he was poor again. And then he scored a goal here in injury time in the first half. And then Lacazette added the 3rd goal after a Berrigo to pull one back from Montpellier. And yeah, we won 3-1 in the end. Nice, comfortable win there. And then, here we go. Champions League quarter-final first leg. We won 4-1 at home. We were 4-0 up for most of the game. And Lacazette scored a first half hat-trick. Maxime Gonalon got his first goal of the season. Not a natural goal scorer. And he got his first goal of the season. 28 years of age now. His attributes are all starting to decrease. Lacazette's goals in the 17th minute and the 29th minute. His 3rd goal coming in 41st minute. So a first half hat-trick for Alexander Lacazette. And then Atletico digging an away goal, which could prove crucial. Mario Mandzukic in the 78th minute. And also an injury to Dino Halilovic. And he has knee ligament injuries. He's going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks, which is a shame because Halilovic, the 19-year-old, has been a very, very good player for me this season. Having a look at his average rating. 7.06 is easily his best season for us. Played 26 games. He got 3 goals this season, all of which came in the league. Well, he got 6 goals in all competitions. 3 of them came in the league. 5 assists and 1 man of the match performance. He looks, I got him on a free right at the start of the season and I wasn't sure. But now he's turning into a very good player. His potential could be 4 stars if we keep him going at this rate. So that's good to see. But we do have a lot of options in the attacking midfield, so I'm not too bothered. Well, I am bothered. Am I bothered? Yeah. I'm not too worried because we do have our options there. So yeah, that away goal could prove crucial. And I was considering making this a double live come and play in the second leg, but I decided I won't. We're just going to play the lane game. Otherwise, the video will be a bit on the long side. But I do maintain that the last 2 league games will be a double live com. And then the next video will be the Coupe de France final. And then, well, depending on if we make it, maybe a Champions League final. I'm not sure if I'll be playing the semi-final. I haven't made a full decision on that yet. But I will let you know in due course. I have a Twitter just for this channel now. And there's been a lot of support for that Twitter and for this channel. I've only been on Twitter for 2 weeks for this channel, and those 2 weeks, there's been a lot of support from YouTubers. Quite large. Well, I wouldn't say famous YouTubers, but notable FM YouTubers, and people that are about the same level as me, similar sort of subscribers, and then people in the middle. There's been a lot of there's been a lot of follows and follow Fridays and things like that, and it's all great. It's all very, very good. So I do thank you for for the support, and it really motivates me to, you know, keep going with these videos and try and improve the content. So yeah, thank you for that. But match preview. So here we go. We're going to face Lyon today. They're playing a straight 4-4-2. So do we go with a diamond? I think we'll go with a diamond. We are missing that midfield option, so I'm going to switch to a narrow diamond for this one. We'll have Marco Asensio in the hole. Hasn't been the best of players. Actually, I've changed my mind. We're going to have Gorkov in the hole. Ben Yedder and Lacazette up front. Yeah. How's Bojan Djokic doing? He's doing okay. 7.15 to 7.38. Badimo's in good form, so I'm going to leave him on there. And then the bench. We'll have Djokic on the bench. Higazi actually is a little bit better than I thought he was. Ben Yedder's back, but he's not doing too good. So I'm actually going to put De Jong. I'm going to start De Jong, and we'll have Ben Yedder on the bench. Don't think there's anything else I need to do. I'm going to take off Lindsay Rose from the bench, and we'll add Hussein. I think that's it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. So let's submit that team, and we'll get on with the game. Pick up where you left off. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to add too much to it, so I'll leave it at that. So here we go. Nice circular like pitch there. Turf, whatever you want to call it. 5 minutes in. Nothing of note happening yet. Let's see how we do. Come on. Let's see some highlights, please. Come on, don't be one of these. Here we go. It looks like it's a highlight for them. Chavarria. Oh, Chavarria's header, I think, hit the crossbar. It went out for a corner in the end. Nika's on the touchline, obviously receiving treatment for something. Here's a former player of ours, Rashid Ghazal. Sold him because he was a wide player, and we don't need wide players. Have no use for them in our formations. And this is worrying at the start here. And well, their shot goes wide in the end, but that was a good spell for Lyon there. 35 minutes played. Here we've got a corner here. Can we get something out of this? It's come back. It's with Gorkov. Passes it to Clem Grenier. Here's Sami Khedira. He can score from range, can Khedira. Here he is again. Gets Lacazette in there. That's an excellent pass from Khedira. Great. Oh, great. Well, it was an excellent pass, but unfortunately Lacazette was offside. We'll see it again. That was a great ball from Khedira, but unfortunately Lacazette just wasn't in the right position. So we'll have a look at that again. As soon as it responds, here we go. Sorry, I shouldn't be yawning. So Gorka's pass to Khedira. He was just offside. It was a nice through ball, but yeah, unfortunately didn't work out. So we're going to go in a half-time 0-0, it seems, unless we can get a late goal in this half. Here's Luke de Jong. Well, that was an awful shot by Lacazette there. Wasn't sure if de Jong was brought down on the edge of the box. But it's half-time. Yeah, I think we just need the one goal. I can't see Lyon really getting anything, even though they did have that decent spell. Defending has been solid. You can make the difference. Quality of finishing hasn't been great. We'll leave it at that. So here we go, second half. Sam Umtiti with the ball now. He's gone along. Passes it back to Tony Lopez. He's held on to it here. Come on, do something with it. Well, whatever he did, it wasn't worthy of a highlight. About an hour played now. They've got a free kick here. Bakary Kone chases after the ball. I'm going to switch to control because they have had a few shots, Len. They've had a couple of chances. Clem Grenier. Valdivia. He's been good today as that Valdivia. Here's Chavarria. Right. And the two strikers just aren't doing it for me. So I'm going to switch back to this. And we're going to bring on Asensio for De Jong. And we're going to, that extra man in midfield might help us. So we're going to do that. Because going forward, our finishing's been poor. Well, their finishing has. I don't know what I'm talking about me for. It's their finishing. It's not the manager's finishing. I finished very well, thank you. Yeah. Forget I said that. 75 minutes in. Still 0-0. We've had a lot of possession. Nika's got a throw in here. Here's Lacazette. Finds Asensio. Come on, get a goal, please. Oh, seriously? Don't do this to me. Oh, God. Oh, really? Players just completely missed him. And he was one-on-one, and that was too easy. That was far too easy. Right, we're on overload now. So we've got to play for a draw now. We're going to fall behind Marseille. And we were ahead for a while, and now we're going to fall behind. Gorkov to Lacazette. Come on, overload. We're on overload. Come on, do something. Do something. Lacazette. Oh, Nika. Do it. Do it. Do it. Khedira. Oh! Oh, he hit the bar. He hit the bar twice. I think Gazal, well, potentially committed a foul, but it wasn't given as a penalty. I think it was actually saved because it looks like it's going to be a corner. It is. Asensio to take. It goes out for another. Oh my goodness. Asensio taking the next corner. Lacazette. No, that went wide. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. There's only a minute left, but we need to go. We need to go all out. What am I doing that for? That's what I want. Something like that. I don't know. What am I doing? Something along those lines. Let's just do that. Come on. There's not long left. Not long left at all. 98th minute. Why are we in the 98th minute? What the hell happens in stoppage time for there to be 3 more minutes? Why are we still playing? Oh, well, I shouldn't be saying why we're still playing. It's good that we're still playing because we could have got a point, but we didn't. How do we lose and still get man of the match? But what the hell? Finishing was awful. Finishing. Right, yeah. What the hell? Lacazette. Like, he'd scored a hat-trick in the last game, and this time he didn't even turn up. Oh, my God. There was me thinking, oh, we're going to win the league this year. And we're done at Liverpool. We choked. Well, with 5 games left. We're still only 4 points behind, but Marseille, will they drop enough points? And will we win the rest of our games is the other thing. They've still got to play Monaco and PSG. And that PSG game's away. And they're away against Nantes. That's not difficult. That's not easy either. It's going to be tight. I know it is. 4 points behind. We're 10 ahead of Lyon, so I've got no worries about dropping down to 3rd. We'll be runners up again, but I want that top spot so bad. I do want it so bad. What have we still got to play? See, we've still got to play Monaco again at home. We've got Lyon and Nantes away. We'll still be in the Champions League, so we'll have that to worry about as well. And the Coupe de France final. I want to win the league so bad. You know, it's our 3rd season. I said that I'd only go for 3 seasons, but we're so close. I think I should just go until I do it. Or until the game... Well, until the next one comes out, and then I'll go on to something else. But... Oh, God. I'm gutted that we couldn't win that. I'm gutted. They had some good spells, Len, but so did we. And that's hurt us. I'm hurt by that loss. Was it really a late defeat? The goal... Oh, 78th minute. I guess that is late. Big disappointment. That's right. Good solid game for him. I'll leave it at that. That is annoying. Very annoying. Right. Profligate Lacazette. That's right. In fact, yeah. You squandered your chances. Criticised last game. Oh, we'll at least he agrees. Sometimes they say, were you watching the same game as me? Or were you watching the game I was playing? Say the guy wasn't playing the game, watching the game. He was playing the game. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I can't believe that. Still, there's still a lot to play for. You know, we can still win the treble this year. I don't think it will happen because looking at the teams left in the last 8 of the Champions League, Barcelona look to be pretty much set to go through, and Bayern and Chelsea. Unless the other teams pull something, I nearly said remarkable off, I think we're going to be in the semi-finals of Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. And that terrifies me. You know, Atletico Madrid are an excellent team. Where did they finish last season? They were third last season and they're third this season. But the fact that we could be in the semis with Barca, Bayern and Chelsea is pretty intimidating. It really is. Right, so that's going to do it for today. So our next live com will depend... No. The next live com will be double live com with Nantes and Evian. By that time, hopefully we'll still be in with a shout of winning the league. If not, then we'll do them anyway and we'll finish second. And then either Coupe de France final and then Season 3 recap, or Coupe de France final, Champions League... Oops. Sorry. Coupe de France final, Champions League final, if we make it, and then Season 3 recap. So it all depends on how well we do in the Champions League. And as I said, you know, in the semi-finals, we will need a miracle to get through. So we'll see what happens. If the draw is still very close after one leg in the semi-final, I might do the second leg live. If you know there's still a lot to play for. If we get completely destroyed in the first leg, what I'll probably do. I'm just like thinking on the spot here. Is I will record the quarterfinal second leg. If it's good, I'll upload it. If not, I'll just leave it unfilmed. And then if people do want to see it, then I will upload it. That's going to do it for today, though. So I'll end this off here. Thank you for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.